This might sound crazy to some of you, but did you know that some people keep live carps in their bathtubs leading up to Christmas? Literally, live carps just swimming around waiting to be eaten while people do basically anything else? I bet that's a problem for people with cats. By the way, some kids even name their fish and refuse to let them go. Now, that might sound to you like something crazy or out of the ordinary, and to most of you it really is, but not for people in Eastern Europe, specifically in Poland, Slovakia, Czechia, and even in parts of Germany. Why do they do this then? I mean, to most other people it just sounds insane, right? Well, it actually makes a good bit of sense if you think about it. Firstly, this tradition has big Christian roots, which is a predominant religion in almost all of these countries. For starters, it includes the carp, which is a fish, which is one of the main symbols of Christianity. It's present in the fisherman ring, in the Jesus fish, which is rumored to have been a secret symbol to show faith even while persecuted for it, and many more Christian traditions. Fish is also widely eaten by Christians, usually with symbolism, and the Christmas carp is no different. So, now that that's out of the way, why was the carp chosen? And more importantly, why is it put in a bathtub? Well, carp is way cheaper than many meat alternatives, and it's very accessible in Eastern Europe. It's literally everywhere. While some countries eat turkey or duck, others decide to go with the budget-friendly option, which is just as tasty. Okay, let's get to your main question now. Why are carps put in a bathtub? Well, it comes down to two things. Firstly, carps eat a lot of mud. They literally love eating everything that sits in the bottom of rivers and lakes, which makes their meat, well, a bit muddy tasting. That is, unless it's cleaned out first, and that's exactly where the bathtub comes in. It cleanses out the mud from inside the fish by making it drink clean water and not eating mud, and that makes it a whole lot better. Also, as I said, this is a relatively old tradition, and can you guess what we didn't have a little over a century ago? That's right, fridges and freezers. Now, imagine you're in the 1800s and need to get something for your Christmas meal. You'd probably rather get a fish a week early and keep it alive in your tub until it's time to eat than risk not getting anything on Christmas Day. And that's what people did. Since there was no refrigeration, the best way to keep food from going bad was to keep it alive. Nowadays though, with all of our new technology, both of those things aren't really necessary. You can find clean carps much more easily than in the past, and freezers can keep them fresh for months. All that's to say that this old-fashioned tradition is slowly dying out. Many modern families have let this custom go, be it because they believe animals deserve to live good lives, because their children got attached to the fish, which is more common than you'd expect, or because it's just easier today to find fresh, clean fish and keep it from going bad, especially considering that you don't need to give up your bathtub for it. The meal tradition is way more than just about keeping the fish though. While the bathtub carp is the most memorable part of it to outsiders, it is fading away, but it's only a small part of Eastern European Christmas. After the meal, some people take its bones and place them in trees to grow in the spring, and the scales are distributed to everybody at the dinner table as a symbol of good luck. Next time you're visiting a Polish, a German, or even a Czech friend's house around Christmas, make sure to knock before entering the bathroom. Someone or something might be enjoying a bath. If you think that this video was fun and interesting to watch, consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video. It takes a long time to research, record, and edit all this for YouTube, and it really helps if you show your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!